Why do you have to make my voice so high?
Comment and subscribe. Dude, that sounds just like
Yo, what's up, guys? Today, they'll be making
hot Cheeto burritos.
So I hope your day is going good, great, amazing. And let's go! And let's go!
Okay, so we're gonna get started by having Rowan wash these limes.
Oh man, you're just jumping right into it.
We got 3 limes here. Make sure you use cold water on your limes, Rowan, because we don't want to start cooking anything. And then you're gonna wash these Fresno chilies. What's a Fresno chili? Well, it's a red chili they got at the grocery store. I think they're actually jalapenos that have matured to the point of turning red, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So you do a little handful of chopped garlic because everybody loves chopped garlic, especially if you live in the city of Gilroy. I like to use the big cloves because when you're doing this hard work of like going in and chopping off each of these little ends, if you have to do it on small cloves, it's just like more work, less reward.
Let's see what Rowan's up to over here. Rowan, how are we looking on those veggies?
Oh, they're pretty clean.
So when you grate your garlic, instead of mincing, it's because you get paste. I mean, it's just like the best way of processing garlic quickly. You just got to be really careful, especially if you're wearing gloves, because it will get the ends of the gloves. So we're just gonna be careful with that. But yeah, so you just get this really nice garlic paste. Kind of like when you go to the store and they have that garlic in a tube. Garlic in a tube. It's just like that, but it's fresh. All right, Rowan, let's zest one of those limes. So lime zest, you got to be careful because I believe if you heat it too much, it gets bitter. In the meantime, we're just going to be taking the edges off these green bell peppers. You can go in and go hard and get like every little bit of green bell pepper, but...
Yo, don't be fooled that Andrew makes it look all easy. It's like when you watch the cooking shows and you're like, oh, that looks easy. I can do that at home.
Okay, we're going to get all those bell pepper seeds out because we don't really want them for this particular application. We're going to take the inside of the bell pepper out, that little bit of white. We're just going to cut it out like that. Put it in the scrap pool, and then we're going to make nice thin strips out of this. Just like that.
Wait, you've shown me how to cut those before. Make sure you know how to do those, man. Oh, guys. Okay.
So you got that garlic paste, a little bit of lime zest. We are cooking this, so if you're nervous about the lime zest or you don't like that bitter flavor, maybe let it go. And we're just going to cut off one end and then the other end. And it makes it just much easier to juice by hand because you can fold it over like that. We're going to take one Fresno. Remember, be careful with your hands. You're going to have the oil on them. You're going to take the top off, right? Just like that. Fresno.
Is that?
Top off. Pull that out. Then, we're going to make a little slice.
Is it like the bell peppers?
Kind of.
Where you don't want the middle?
Yeah. We're going to roll it out. And then you're just going to scrape the inside like that.
Do you want the seeds or no seeds?
No seeds. You could do this with a spoon if you were less knife talented, but Rowan over here is a pro. So we want to see what he can do.
Never lost a finger. Isn't that what they say in Ratatouille? Keep your station clean.
I will kill you.
Station clean. You've seen...
Are we allowed to reference Ratatouille? Or
No, yeah, you know, you're fine. It's not copyright.
Zach, you put that in there?
We should just...
Keep your station clean!
Keep your station clear, or I will kill you!
We should just redo the whole Ratatouille movie, but with just us 3. I'll play the rat. No, I'll play the boy. Rowan, you can be the rat.
I'll be the rat, okay? And then you'll be the boy, right? Or pretend Rowan's the boy. I'll just put my hand right here, right? And that's how we'll do it. Like, then Rowan and I'll just walk around, and I'll be behind him like this. And no one will ever address me.
That's
They'll
smart.
Just pretend like I'm not there. I'm gonna cut one of these for Rowan as a demo again. We're just gonna cut these thin strips, right?
I'll just go down.
Yeah, just like that. You'll see a little count come in right now on the vlog. It'll be like Rowan loses his finger in, and then it'll have the number of seconds. And what you guys will know, but we could be 10 seconds away. We could be 50 seconds away.
Rowan goes to ER in 10, 9, 8. Guys, I have deliveries to go make. How? Oh, did he?
No, it was a cramp. It was like, I had my finger like this. And
I was really hoping we could have gotten it.
Kind of for a second.
I'm gonna have a fake counter pop up right there.
Did you just say you hope Rowan cut his finger so you can get the
Dude, you know how good of a vlog content that would be? You know how quality that video would be? Definitely one of the top 5.
Alright, so we're gonna drop our 3 Fresnos
Fresno.
right in the bowl. Yeah, if you want to go grind up some hot Cheetos. In the meantime, over here, we're gonna drop down.
Can I eat some of those when you guys are done?
No.
Okay.
The Cheeto recipe online does like an Asian short rib for this. But we're gonna do a cilantro lime carne asada, which is kind of the difference because we want. Honestly, I just didn't want the Asian flavors to clash with the fact that it's a burrito.
By chance, do you have this whole entire recipe like written down somewhere?
Nope. Nowhere. Literally nowhere. But if you guys would like a recipe,
That's the crazy thing about Andrew is he can do this like in his head.
We're gonna drop that minced cilantro straight in. I just use 1 bunch. I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil in here.
That's sort of like a cup of Cheeto dust.
And hit it with a little whisk action. And then Rowan, I brought some spoons so we can try this.
It's the marinade.
It's the cilantro, the lime, the olive oil.
It's kind of good though.
Well, once we cook it, because you figure this will just be on the outside. It hits above the waist. You know
You
what I
can
mean?
taste it if you'd like.
So with that, we're gonna cut open our meat. So we're trying to get
Too
all
big
those,
or that's fine.
all those folds out. That's perfect. Just gonna lay it out in the bowl. Just give it a nice spread so you can see everything that's going on. This is really thin meat, so we're not gonna go like super hard. We're gonna season from on high, just so it has enough time falling in the air to like spread out a little bit. We're gonna do one of those. Salt, we're gonna do. We got that nice kosher salt, so it's nice and thick, chunky flakes. We're just gonna do a nice sprinkle of that. Flip it over, do the same thing. Then just throw the next piece on top, do the same thing. Flip it over, do the same thing, and just stack them. After you're done seasoning in here, we're gonna throw this seasoning on top. Give it all a good mix. Quick,
How much onion are we trying to use here?
I'm just using 1 onion. I use like 5 bell pepper because we have
Ooh, look at that dicing!
Then we have this nice big pile.
So that was 1 full onion.
The reason we don't go through and break these all up individually is because when I hit it with a wooden spoon when I'm sauteing over there, it'll all get broken.
So that was 1 full onion.
Yes, sir.
And earlier you used all the bell pepper. Okay.
5 bell peppers, but 2 of them are really small, so you can get away with 4. And I'm tearing up over how small those bell peppers are. Okay, add that in there and mix it all around with your hands. All of it? Yeah. Yeah, you could use your hands to scrape out all that like deliciousness. It's a good one.
It smells kind of strong.
Quick.
That can either be good or bad.
Rowan, that meat looks fantastic.
So now what are we switching? What are we gonna be using, Andrew? 1 full can of.
This is a can of chipotle peppers. If you are gonna do what I'm gonna do, which is cut these chipotle peppers on this cutting board, just know that your cutting board is gonna get absolutely trashed. But I bought this cutting board, so it's okay. A little bit of that sauce, then we're gonna pull out some peppers.
That's a pepper.
Yeah, they're like smoked. Ooh, vinegar all over me. And we're just gonna make these into paste, basically. How do we do that? We just chop really fine. And with really soft ingredients, after we do that nice mince, and you're just breaking it up until like a really fine paste. But again, that only works with your really soft mushy ingredients. And we're gonna get all that liquid kind of out of the way. So we're gonna take this paste and we're gonna drop it in here. I just cut up all that chipotle that came from the can, straight from the can chipotle. It's just cut, made it into a paste, put a little liquid in there. We're gonna drop our sour cream in.
Just 1 spoonful amount? Or 2 spoonful amounts?
I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna use half the tub or the full tub. So the reason I don't put all the sour cream in here immediately is because if I try it, then I put all the sour cream in and I'm like, ooh, that needs to be changed. I can't do anything about it. If I try it and it's too hot, I can take half of this and put it in there and I'll still be okay. So it just gives you that ingredient flexibility that you want, but if you look, we're really getting that chipotle sour cream. Some people do like a chipotle mayonnaise, also really good, but because we're doing Spanish food, Mexican food,
That actually does look kind of good.
we're doing sour cream instead. If you're just making this standalone, like for dipping, or like you wanted to do like nachos or like do something crazy like that, you would add like a little bit of cilantro, some of that lime juice. We're just gonna try that. That's good. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Okay, that's all our prep done for now. We're gonna come back a little bit around dinner time and we'll get everything fried up and start assembling burritos. So,
What's up, Zigzag crew? We're back.
we're gonna take this pan. We're gonna put it on the stove. We're gonna turn it on. We're gonna put it on high. That's gonna start blazing away. We're gonna get some of our olive oil. Oil de olive. We're gonna drop it on here. Just enough.
And what are you doing over here?
So he's gonna fry me alive right
We're frying up our peppers and onions.
Or what? A high heat or a low heat?
High heat.
High heat.
I just leave it like that.
You should have waited for it to get hotter, but
You wanted to sear it.
it'll be okay. Alright, salt and pepper. Yeah.
Kosher? We're using kosher?
How long do you know to cook meat for?
This is pretty thin meat, so we're just gonna go till it's like done.
Right meat.
No, but like generally, like if I was cooking meat.
Experience, thickness, use gauges. Normally, if you really want to be accurate, you get a thermometer, but
Is there like a color I look for though, or no?
I mean, internal color, so I mean, if the outside's done, that's a good sign.
So Drew, how long do we let these little guys cook for?
Until they're done.
Against the grain, right?
Yes, so when we cut it, we're going to rotate it. I'm going to cut our strips off like that. I'm going to hit it one more time after we cut it and get it crispy.
So we're gonna refry these? It's just like refried beans or what?
And when we tasted it, it needs a little more salt.
Salt Bay action? Andrew, some Salt Bay? No? Okay, that's fine.
I think we're out of pepper, guys.
Alright, so Rowan has cooked these up a little bit more. Second cooking, if you will. Andrew heated up his tortilla, got some meat on the side.
Peppers and onions.
He's got the peppers
You want cheese?
and onions.
Yeah, can you get this out of here? We'll both pepper and onion action.
Slice
Right
right
on
down
top.
the middle. Smooth, smooth.
Yeah, we're trying to build like layers.
We're going with shredded cheddar.
Sure.
What was your idea?
Whatever the recipe online said.
It's like an Asian short rib thing.
Right on the side, I see. Madman.
We want even distribution of sauce.
Even sauce distribution. Smart.
Let's do this.
He's doing the dust, he's doing the dust.
You want me to do it or you?
He's going right on in, he's going right on in.
Nope. Yep.
You do
Yeah, I used to
two
work
folds
for
on top.
The burrito.
Yeah, good enough.
I would have never known. I would not tell you.
Looks very burrito-y.
I'm gonna let it chill to room temperature, like out here. You're gonna go through the whole process one more time.
Alright, they're gonna put together a couple burritos and we'll come back with a taste test.
Pretty good.
Dun 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 dun.
It is a little powder heavy in some spots for me personally.
The chipotle sour cream doesn't do as much for me as like a chipotle mayonnaise does, but it's a pretty solid burrito.
How does the hot Cheeto add to the flavoring?
It's there. You can taste it.
So out of 10, what would you boys say?
I'm gonna eat. Maybe a 7.
Just 7 or 8.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Well, everyone, thank you for joining us as we made the hot Cheeto burrito. As you can see, we at least finished it. Overall, I think I gave it a 7 out of 10. Rowan, you said about the same.
Yeah, about a 7.5.
Yeah, so pretty good. We definitely do a few things differently the next time around, but solid choice. You know, if you want to go ahead and try it at home, make sure you tag Ziggs YT on Instagram when you repost. You know, tag us in your videos. Let us see what's going on. And other than that, have a good night, have a good evening, and hope your day's going good, great, and amazing. Deuces.